Hello everyone and welcome to our iconic office's Chakra Flow Yoga today with me, Tara O'Rourke. Please allow 40 minutes for your practice, and as always I am not in the space with you, so do be mindful of any injuries you may have, or if you're feeling any pain at any stage throughout the practice, you need to come out of the pose and just take child's pose or another restorative pose. So just bearing that in mind. It's okay to feel a little bit of discomfort, but pain is very different. So we want to feel that opening of the subtle body in yoga, allowing for space, allowing for receptivity, but just noticing, and we do know the difference between feeling pain and feeling a little bit of discomfort. So we are going to just challenge ourselves a little in the practice today, but also allowing for that time for just finding your way into the asana, into the pose, and allowing for that beautiful joy and surrender. So the theme of the practice today is chakra flow. So please bring yourself to a comfortable seat. You can sit on a yoga block, you can sit on a book, you can sit on a solid cushion, just so you can allow for your spine to be nice and long. So you're sitting tall, upright, and just placing your hands lightly on your thighs, connecting your thumb and your index fingers, just very lightly. Jnana Mudra. Closing your eyes for a pause. And can you now just bring awareness to your low belly and just letting it relax as you breathe in through both nostrils. And as you soften into the face and the facial muscles, hold your breath for a couple of seconds and then exhale out through both nostrils. So we'll do 3 more of those Ujjayi breath, seeing can we maintain that rhythm through the breath, this continuity of the in-breath and the out-breath. So let's try inhale for 4, hold the breath for 2, and exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you ground into the earth. And as you bring that breath all the way up to the upper chamber, hold your breath. And then exhale all the way down from the air element all the way into the earth. 1 or 2 more of those in your own time. Inhaling through both nostrils, gently softening into your low belly as you breathe in. Guiding that breath through the body, noticing if there's any areas of tension, maybe dropping the shoulders back a little, finding space in the neck. And then when that breath is complete, just allowing your breath to find its own natural rhythm here. Keeping your eyes closed. So the chakras are these parts of the subtle body within us, within all of us, all the way from the tailbone, the base of the spine, to just above your head, the crown. These energetic forces of energy, if you think of them like little wheels of energy, moving at different paces, energetically moving, aligned to the spine. So if you think of the back of the body here, the back of the body from the base of the spine, can you visualize moving up through the back of the body, from the base of the spine all the way up to the base of the skull, and then beyond that up through the head and above the head to the crown. Just visualize that almost one line of energy through the back of the body. And then draw your awareness to the front of the body here, where the switches are. Just switch on and ignite and find balance, maybe slowing down, depending on what we need at any given time in life. Draw your awareness now with your eyes closed through this short visualization to really set the tone and intention for our practice today, chakra flow. Awareness now to the base of your spine, the Muladhara chakra, the root. Can you feel that sense of connection with the earth here? Your connection with the earth. Feeling that stability and that connection as you sit in this space. That space that you occupy on the earth, and feeling the connection, feeling the abundance and the stirring of life in the earth. Can you relate that to the stirring of life in you? That rich, abundant life. Feeling safe, grounded, rooted in yourself. From the tailbone, the base of your spine, all the way through your legs. The Muladhara. Connection, earthed, grounded, rooted. Your basic needs to survive, shelter, finance, stability. Can you draw your awareness now to your pelvis, your pelvic chakra, Svadhisthana. And as you sit here, just visualize and making a little bit more space in the hips and the pelvis, just gently softening. Visualizing the birth of something or someone. So connected to the reproductive organs, but also related to the birth of a new idea. Your creativity, your passion, your flow, the water element in full flow. Finding that sense of full flow. And allowing for your creativity, your imagination to be really vivid here. In the pelvis. And then moving up to just above the navel, up to the diaphragm. Just the breastbone. Can you visualize here warmth, heat, igniting something, action. So where these ideas are digested, so responsible and governing digestion. However, also governing, digesting ideas. So this brewing and warming and heating of those ideas to encourage your growth and that transformative energy that you feel in this area, the element of fire. Your Manipura chakra. Manipura. Finding softness in the abdomen. And that beautiful colour of yellow. And the warmth of the sun felt here. And then as you move up to the heart, the Anahata chakra, can you visualise compassion, the colour green, a lotus flower, green, with pink tips on the flower. The Anahata chakra, your heart connection, love, compassion, self-care for yourself, looking after yourself, so you can serve those around you. This ripple effect of love and care starting and coming from that heart space. Your heart is open. Can you visualize your heart space, the center of your chest, the quality, the element of air? Your heart is open. You're open to love, and you give love. You're open to compassion, and you're compassionate. Awareness now to your throat, the element of ether, the Vishuddhi chakra, governing your communication, your verbal expression, your voice in the world. How you communicate to yourself. Are you critical, overcritical of yourself? And a lot of the time we can feel that in our throat when we're overcritical. Can you, for now, just allow for space, the colour blue, and ether? Space and ether here. Allowing for space. Removing that inner critic for now. And allowing yourself to be receptive. Receptive to the support that surrounds you. The support that you have within you to support yourself. And also accepting the support of others. The Vishuddhi chakra. How you listen. How you allow time for space, removing toxicity from your life where possible, being aware of things that no longer serve you, all felt in the throat. And then as we move up to the center of the brows, the eyebrows, the ajna or the agna chakra, can you visualize here the beautiful color of indigo? Can you soften into your forehead, keeping your eyes gently closed? Can you really sense that connection with your eyelids closed? And as your eyelids are closed, your inner gaze is, or your drishti is on that point, the Chittakash. It's almost like you're gazing at that point with your eyes closed between your brows. Intuition, insight, learned wisdom, accessing your mentors, your teachers and your guides, being open to nature. Giving with your knowledge. And appreciating that beautiful wisdom that you hold in this space. Can you visualize those ancestors who sat here before us? even if we don't know or can't put a face to them. Just feeling the presence of that support. Those who sat here before us, those who sat here before you. And gathering and harnessing the wisdom that's there for you to access. All you need to do is open the senses, sharpen the senses to access the magical things that surround you. Awareness now just above the head to the Sahasrara chakra, the crown. Can you visualize the heat of the sun radiating from the crown all the way through your body like this big golden light as it moves through the whole body? This beautiful glistening golden light going all the way through the chakras, from the crown all the way down to the base of the spine. Inhale deeply and exhale through both nostrils. And just begin now to tuck your chin in towards your chest, releasing any tension in the back of the neck. Just draw the shoulders back here. So keeping that beautiful energy and tension through your practice as you move now. So bringing that element of movement to the body, just keeping your sitting bones grounded and just moving side to side. So it's almost like you're getting space through the center of your body as you move side to side, using your shoulders, but finding that space through your center, through your torso. Just taking your shoulders back. And then find yourself sitting with your sit bones grounded. Take your hands either side of you here, and let's draw our right arm up, tracing the ears. So really feeling that stretch through the right side of the body. And you're still making that connection with the element of the earth. But where is the earth in you? Can you really connect with that space of stability and rooted and grounding down to rise up? Reaching all the way through, and then just a gentle tilt over that side. And maybe shining your heart up, the Anahata chakra. Your throat is open. And we'll take it to the other side. Stretch. These powerful, simple stretches are really good if you've been sitting at your desk. You could sit on a chair and do these also, just with your feet grounded to the earth. Reaching up and rising up, flex the fingers, and then we'll take it over to that right side. And then shining, opening the heart. Your heart is open, your throat is open, your third eye. And inhale, draw both arms up. Exhale, take them down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it there for a pause. Ground down to the earth as you rise up. Maybe take the head up and back. Open out the arms, cactus arms. Keep the throat open. And slowly from the chest, lifting up. So we will take it to all fours. So you can just take you could leave your blanket here actually if you just want to use it for your knees. Or you can put it to one side. So if you have anything going on with your knees, it's always advisable just to have a little bit of cushion under them. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. You're in all fours, curling your toes here. So we're going to take our right leg back And just enjoying that stretch here. So you feel that opening in the back of the leg. Draw your shoulders back, your head is forward. Now we're going to lift that left leg up, keep the foot flexed, push into the earth. So it's like you're clawing your fingers into the earth. There's no pressure on your wrists here. Hold it here. Keep that right leg back. Find your gaze, your soft gaze, your drishti. And we'll take it down. Lovely. Come back to all fours. We're going to take our left leg back and feel that stretch in the back of the leg. And lifting the right leg up so the thigh comes into towards the chest. So you can really feel that activation through your arms connecting with the earth. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's take it back to all fours. As you inhale, you draw the navel down, the heart rises, so open the heart. You can keep the toes curled under here. Exhale, draw the navel back towards the spine. Bring the head down. Inhale towards the earth. So bearing in mind and just being aware of the chakras as you move through the body and the spine. Those energetic forces. The throat is open. The heart is giving. And exhale, take it back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, finding softness through your body. And 1 more. And finding your way back into all fours. Just take the left hand in the center of your eye view, and then we'll open out through the right side of the body. Take the right arm up. It's a really nice stretch. The heart is open. You're feeling into your solar plexus here, all through your abdomen. You're igniting. You're digesting those ideas. And we're going to trace the right arm underneath the left. Take the right shoulder down to the earth. Take the left hand in front of you onto the fingertips. And begin just to breathe into the back as you find space in the heart. So we'll take the left hand to the sacrum here, the base of the spine, and just begin to open through the chest, that left side. Now your head is on the floor. You're opening through the left side. And just hold it there for 3 breaths. So keep rotating the chest open. Keep your toes curled under just to stabilize your hips. Your head is on the floor. You can feel that gentle twist almost from the abdomen all the way through the chest. And then we'll take the left hand forward, grounding down as you bring yourself back into all fours. So we'll come to the other side on that one. So you're in all fours, your right hand comes to center, and we're opening out through the left side of the body. Open the chest. Keep the toes curled under, stabilizing the hips. And we're going to trace that left arm underneath the right. Take the left shoulder to the floor and the right hand in front of you. So it's just such a lovely pose. If, again, you're on computers quite a lot, it's quite restorative, but you're getting into that space in the upper chamber, into the shoulders. Now we'll take our right hand to the sacrum and we're going to rotate. So we're not so much opening the shoulder here, we're just rotating from the chest. Keep the head on the floor. So feeling that space in the chest and the heart opening. And breathe into it. It can be a little bit challenging, you can feel it. It's almost like you're getting that gentle twist all the way through from the solar plexus through to the heart. Making that connection. Breathe. And then we'll ground down through the right hand as we take ourselves back up to all fours. So let's curl the toes. Take it back into a bent leg downward dog to begin with. Spread the fingers nice and wide and the arms trace the ears. And draw the right heel to the floor. So feeling in to those parts of the body that might feel a little bit tense. So opening the back of the leg. And draw the left heel towards the floor and just alternating like that. So you can really find that space and breath. It's an invitation for the body just to really find breath and space. You're becoming unstuck in the physical sense, but also in the deeper sense, energetically, to the mental and the emotional, becoming unstuck. Keep the hands where they are, and we're just going to turn over to the right side. So take the hips to the right and to the left. So you're balancing on your hands, stability, your arms are active. You're just moving side to side. So staying on that right side, holding it there for a pause. Bring yourself back to downward dog and we'll go over to the left side. And back to center. Lovely. Stepping the right foot through and slowly staying on the back of your left foot, bringing yourself up, making that connection with the earth. Spread your fingers. Keep the right knee bent. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, rising up. Open your heart, cactus arms. Beautiful. Maybe lifting your gaze, open your throat. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's frame that right foot. Keep the left hand on the floor and open out through the right side of the body as you take it up. And tracing the right ear with the right arm. Feeling that stretch all the way through the body. Beautiful. Feeling joy. And taking it back. Downward facing dog. Exhale fully. Stepping the left leg through. Slowly bring yourself up. Keep making that connection with the earth through your fingers. Back leg really switched on here, ignited. So you're ready. Holding it here. Inhale, rise up. Cactus arms, open the heart, open the throat. And it's almost here like you're hugging in the hips. You're really engaging your pelvic floor here. You're not just collapsing into the hips here. So really engaging that inward and upward movement here. And then we'll take our hands down to the floor. Keep your right hand down and open out through the left side of the body. Beautiful. Tracing your ear with that left arm. Aware of the sounds around you. The voice within you. And we'll take it back. Downward dog. And just begin to make circles into your hips, going one direction. So feeling that flow, particularly in your pelvis, getting space here, and then go the other direction. And finding your way back into downward facing dog. Exhale fully. Finding your gaze, your drishti, so you're either jumping or walking to the top of the mat. Take your hands to your hips, straight legs, draw the shoulders back. Your back is nice and straight. And inhale as you slowly find your way up. Exhale, hands at the heart center in Anjali Mudra prayer position. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, folding forward. Coming halfway up, a nice straight back here. Stepping the right leg back. Inhale, rise up. You're finding much more of a flow now. Exhale, take it back. Downward dog. Float it forward. Plank. Keep the right hand to center. Spin over. Lifting the left side of the body. Your feet are stacked or one foot in front of the other. Vasisthasana. Side plank, holding it here for 3. Watching we don't collapse into that right shoulder for 2. And for 1, possibly tracing your ear with that left arm. And finding your way gracefully back to downward dog. Lifting the right leg up. You're on the ball of your left foot. Bending into the right knee. And taking the knee high. It's almost like you're stacking your hips here. Right hip on top of the left. Now turn your gaze underneath that left shoulder. So you can see the foot in your gaze. Holding it. Breathing into it. Where are you losing that connection with the element of the earth? So can you really make that connection through your hands and your arms are active? And slowly take it back, closing the hip. We'll step that right foot through. As you lift your chest, step the left leg through. Fold it out. Uttanasana, full fold forward. Take the hands onto the hips as you come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up and all the way up into Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands in prayer, beautiful. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding, hinging forward. Halfway up. Stepping the left leg back. Rising up. That real connection with the earth as you ground down, you rise up. And taking it back. Downward dog. We'll float it forward into plank, left hand to center, and we're coming to the other side. So you can have one foot in front of the other or stack your feet. Rising up. Keep lifting from the right side of the body. You're not collapsing into this left shoulder. Lifting, 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 and maybe tracing the ear with that right arm. And gently and gracefully stepping it back, downward facing dog, lifting the left leg up, bend into the left knee, open, open, find space and fluidity through the pelvis, your creativity and your passion and your ideas. And gently gazing under that right armpit, and you can see the foot in your gaze. We're going to close that hip and step the left foot through. Lift your chest. Your third eye is open. And step the right foot through. Fold it out forward. Uttanasana, full fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Place your hands on your hips. Exhale, fold it out. Take the hands down, either they're on your shins or on the floor. Exhale fully. Hands on the hips, straight back. Bring you up. And you're back in Tadasana. So we'll go through that again. We'll bring a little bit more rhythm and flow to it. And really feeling into that subtle body connection through the chakras. Here, here, here. So really feeling that space through the chakras. Inhale, and whatever it means for you. Maybe you're totally new to the idea of a chakra. So just think of it as this energy point that we can feel. You can feel it in your gut. You can feel it in your throat. Just being aware of those sensations, maybe a little bit of imbalance as we fold it forward. Inhale, halfway up. So we're going to step it back into plank. And from here, lever your elbows into the midline as you take yourself down, just hovering above the earth. Now flip the toes. So the front of your feet are onto the earth, making that connection. And you're lifting your chest, your heart is open. Keep the legs nicely switched on, you're protecting your low back. Lift, lift, lift. Open the chest, maybe take your throat for space. And let's curl the toes, take it back. Downward dog. Lifting the left leg up, the right leg up, sorry, right side up. Step it through to the center of your hands here. And we're going to turn on the left foot. So the outer blade, the outer edge of the left foot is on the earth. Your right knee is bent over your right ankle. And taking it up. So the right forearm comes to the right thigh, palm facing up. And your left arm is tracing your ear. Keep the chest nicely open. So feeling that expansiveness through the chest, the opening through the chest. So we're not collapsing forward. We're feeling that opening, open. And find your gaze. So your gaze can be slightly up or forward, or that palm, that left palm. Is there any area here that you can really find stability through your feet, your legs, so you can find space in the heart, in the throat? And then slowly begin to straighten out that right leg as we take the right hand to the floor, turn the left foot slightly in and open out through the left side of the body here, Trikonasana. Now guys, if you feel like you're struggling to get that heart space open, we've all different length arms, so take your right hand to your shin and then open. So you can feel that almost like you're tucking your right buttock underneath your left. So you feel that shift in the right side opening. You could use a block here on your right hand side or your book. Find your gaze. Soften your toes, but keep that stability through your feet. And slowly now, take the hands, you're framing that right foot. Take it back, downward dog. Just being aware of the right side of the body. Maybe it feels a little bit more open than the left. Find your gaze forward. You're either walking or jumping through to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take it all the way up. And exhale to prayer. Beautiful. So we'll take it to the other side. So starting at Tadasana. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Come halfway up, stepping it back into plank. Lever down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Come onto the front of the feet as you lift up. Open the heart, open the throat. Take it back, downward dog. Left leg up. Step it through to the center of the hands. Turn on the right foot. So the outer arch of the right foot is in line with the end of your mat. And keep that connection with that foot. Beautiful. And we're taking the left arm up to the left thigh, palm facing up. Open out through navel, chest. And then tracing your ear with that right arm. Keep that connection strong in your legs as you make space for the breath to move unimpeded through the body here. And then we'll take the left hand to the floor or to your shin as we straighten out that left leg. Turn your right foot about 45 degrees. Open, open, open. Trikonasana. So you can take your left hand up to find more space. It's not about getting the hand down, it's finding that space. The lymphatic system is moving and working and cleansing and boosting your immunity. And slowly we'll frame that left foot, turn on the back foot, beautiful, take it back, downward facing dog, float it forward, come down to all fours here, so your hips are over your knees, your shoulders are over your wrists. Take your knees a little bit wider, big toes together, and hips back to the heels, come up into the fingertips, and take the head, the chest and the head down to the floor. So it's an active balasana, child's pose here. Draw your shoulders back. And really allowing for that space through your solar plexus here. And bringing yourself back up in your own time when you're ready to all fours. And we're going to come down onto the front of the body here. Crossing your ankle, so your right ankle on top of your left. Lifting your feet, lifting your chest. Holding it here for 3. For 2, draw the shoulders away from the ears. For 1, release, let the heels fall out either side. Turn the head to one side, resting your cheek on your hands, the back of your hands. And engaging, crossing your left ankle on top of your right. Might feel a little bit different and a bit strange. Just feeling that discomfort and how awkward it might feel doing the other way. And lift the chest. Lift the legs. And release. Heels fall out either side. Take your hands underneath your head. Turn your face to the opposite side and allow for 3 breaths here. And bringing yourself back into center. Come up into your forearms here. And still feeling that connection with the earth. Bend into your legs. So we're going to take the front of the feet. Lift up the chest. So this is a really good one to feel that fire in your belly. Can you flex the feet here and take the front of your ankles and lift, 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 lift the chest. Push into the hands with the feet. Keep lifting. Holding it for 3. Feeling that ignition in your solar plexus. Digesting ideas and also elimination of anything that's holding you back. And release. Take the hands underneath the elbows and all the way back. Big toes together, knees wide. Child's pose. Exhale fully. 3 breaths here. Slowing it right down. And slowly rising up. Taking your legs in front of you. Take a bend into the legs. Hands underneath the knees. And slowly taking yourself back. Palms facing up. Keep that nice length through your spine. Lift the legs, flex the feet. lift the chest. Holding it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly take it all the way back onto your back. Draw the right knee in towards your chest. And take the right leg over to the left side completely. So you're lifting the right hips, straighten out your right arm. The shoulder stays in contact with the earth. The right leg goes over to the left. Nice to have a cushion on that side just to support the knee. If it doesn't touch the earth, that's fine. And taking it back. Straighten out that right leg, left leg in. And take the left leg over to the right. Stretch out your left arm. And slowly back to center. In preparation for Shavasana, really nice to have a blanket even just over your hips, over your body, palms facing up, legs apart, feet falling out either side of you. Closing your eyes, eye pillow if you have. And allowing for that connection with the earth in Shavasana. Visualizing here that beautiful sunlight, that energetic sensation of light as it moves through your body from the soles of your feet all the way to the tip of your head. That beautiful energetic light. And allowing for softness through the body. Just those areas of tension, like you're still easing in and softening. Massaging into those areas. As you move from the physical body through to the energetic body, through to the mental and emotional body, to the wisdom body and to the bliss body, the Ananda Maya Kosha. Your true nature is bliss. I'll invite you now to deepen your breath, taking your arms over your head, stretching out your arms, your fingers, pointing your toes, and slowly begin to draw your knees in towards your chest, holding it there in that really nice, protective, connected space. That stirring of energy, and then bringing yourself over to the right side and just up to a comfortable seat. Placing your hands wherever you remember, in prayer on your thighs. We'll close the practice today with the 1 syllable mantra of Om, that vibrational primordial sound. Inhale and exhale fully. Inhale and exhale for Om. forward. The divine spark in me bows to the divine spark in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining the practice today, and I really hope you feel the benefit of it, and it can be practiced 2 or 3 times in your week. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon for more with Iconic Offices. Thank you.